How to understand blood alcohol concentration, BAC, and how it's measured. Blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, is a critical factor in determining whether a person is legally impaired and unfit to drive. Understanding how BAC is measured and what it represents can help you make informed decisions and avoid severe legal consequences, such as a driving while intoxicated charge. This video explains the basics of BAC, its measurement methods, and why accuracy matters. And for every video that's in this series, you can see additional related videos that are in the post. So, what is blood alcohol concentration? BAC refers to the amount of alcohol present in your bloodstream, expressed as a percentage. For example, a BAC of 0.08% means there are 0.08 grams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood. In Texas and most US states, a BAC of 0.08% or higher is the per se legal limit for drivers aged 21 or older. However, other thresholds apply. For commercial drivers, a BAC of 0.04% or higher is the limit. For underage drivers, any detectable amount of alcohol under the zero tolerance policy applies. See my additional videos on factors that influence BAC. So, there are several factors that determine how quickly alcohol affects your BAC, including body weight. For example, lighter individuals can reach higher BAC levels faster than heavier individuals. And believe it or not, gender also matters. Women often have higher BAC levels than men after consuming the same amount of alcohol due to differences in body composition. Men generally have more water in their bodies and alcohol is attracted to water. Rate of consumption. Drinking rapidly raises BAC levels more quickly than pacing drinks over time. Food intake. Consuming alcohol on an empty stomach can lead to faster absorption in the bloodstream. And tolerance matters as well. Regular drinkers may exhibit fewer outward signs of impairment despite having a high BAC compared to a naive or infrequent user. So, how is BAC measured? BAC is measured using various methods, each with its advantages and limitations. Breath tests. Breathalyzers estimate BAC by analyzing the alcohol content in your breath. These devices are commonly used during traffic stops due to their portability and quick results. They're non-invasive and provide an officer an immediate result. However, they can be affected by mouth alcohol, medical conditions, or improper calibration if they've been calibrated at any time beyond when they were first produced. Generally, these results are not admissible as evidence in Texas courts from the portable breathalyzers. The Intoxilyzer 9000 results, however, can be admissible at trial. See my post on Intoxilyzers for more information. Blood tests. Blood tests provide the most accurate BAC measurement by directly analyzing the alcohol content in your blood. The advantages are high accuracy and reliability if done correctly, but they have limitations. It requires professional administration and takes longer to process. It is necessary for accurate results that the blood specimen was taken properly, was stored properly, and was analyzed properly, and the machine was functioning correctly when the particular blood specimen was analyzed. What about urine tests? Urine tests measure alcohol concentration indirectly by analyzing metabolites in urine. It's only chosen when other methods are unavailable. I very rarely see these. They are less accurate than breath or blood tests as it measures past alcohol consumption rather than current potential impairment. So, why does accurate BAC measurement matter? Accurate BAC measurements are crucial for legal and safety reasons. They can lead to DWI convictions. BAC is primary evidence in most DWI cases. An inaccurate reading can lead to wrongful convictions or unfair penalties. There are implied consent laws in Texas. In Texas, refusing a BAC test can result in automatic license suspension under implied consent laws. Please check out my video and post on implied consent laws and what they mean for you. Rising BAC defense. Alcohol levels can continue to rise after your last drink. Accurate timing of a BAC test can make or break a rising BAC defense, as explained in my video and post, Understanding Rising BAC Defenses. So, here are some tips for managing your BAC. To avoid unintentional impairment and legal trouble, follow these tips. Know your limits. Use BAC calculators or a smartphone app to estimate your level of intoxication. Remember, they're an estimate. These are not perfect and can only give you estimations. Pace your drinks. Limit yourself to 1 standard drink per hour. Eat before drinking. A full stomach slows the alcohol absorption. Designated driver. If you plan to drink, ensure you have a sober driver or use a rideshare service. So how can a criminal defense attorney help you? If you've been charged with DWI based on your BAC, an experienced criminal defense attorney near you can challenge the accuracy of breath or blood results, investigate whether testing procedures were properly followed, and use BAC timing and other defenses to potentially mitigate the charges. At the David Smith Law Firm PLLC, we've successfully represented clients facing complex DWI cases, protecting their rights, minimizing consequences, saving their driver's license, saving their freedom. Understanding BAC and how it's measured is essential for making safe and responsible choices. If you've unfortunately been charged with a DWI, don't navigate the legal system alone. Have an experienced criminal defense attorney on your side fighting for you.